Hola my sexy compadres y mamacitas, my name is Peter and bienvenidos to my rant video. My rant video is an unscripted video where if I curse, I'm sorry, but it's completely unscripted. It's like me and you are sitting down and we're having a conversation, we're talking about something. Like compadres, we're going to a coffee shop and we're talking. So pause the video guys, make yourself a cup of joe, come back and let's talk about Pokemon Go. Last night my phone was vibrating like crazy. I check it, and then I'm like, and I see new Pokemon app. So I was like, okay, new app. It's probably like that match game, whatever. And then I wake up and look at Twitter, and I see trailer, blah blah blah. I didn't look at it, but I was like, oh, people are disappointed because it wasn't the next Pokemon game. All right, I can understand. I was disappointed when Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival wasn't Animal Crossing Wii U, but it's a Mario Party game. But other than that, then I go check out the trailer, and I'm extremely impressed. My jaw dropped, and not because of the concept. It's been done before in other games, but it's great for Pokemon. Now, I've been out of the Pokemon field forever. I mean, I feel like I'm Golden Silver 7 doing this video talking about Pokemon. To me, the Pokemon community, and I'm probably going to hate for this, but it's turned into an episode of Desperate Housewives. I've not seen so many Twitter wars and people hating each other on YouTube. On YouTube, okay? Okay? It's amusing to me. And to me, Pokemon was never about hate. Christ! Pokemon was about unifying people together. You go back to the 90s, I feel like a Tumblr person talking about, oh man, the 90s, Pogs and stuff. But you would go anywhere and you would see kids with Pokemon and you would go up to them and talk to them. They all come up to you, kind of like a trader battle, you know. You're over there and they would come over and talk to you or trade with you. That's what it was like. And everyone and their mother it was Pokemon mania. People were trading with you. Strangers were coming up to you and trading with you. Oh, do you have this? Do you have this? I want to complete my Pokédex. Do you know how to do the Mew glitch? How do you get Fly in the game? It was absolutely crazy. I remember when I was one of my profoundest memories is I was in Bath Bed and Beyond with my parents. They were out buying crap for the house. I was in massage chairs. And I saw this kid straining behind, and he was playing Pokemon. I went up to him and was like, oh man, can you do me a favor? Can I trade with you? I want to Golem. And he's like, yeah, sure. Oh man, I want to trade this. And we traded, and then we battled. That was the connection that Pokemon used to have. Now today, seems like there's no connection, especially with you kids. Like, Christ almighty, I feel like a soccer mom talking about this, but all I see kids today in the restaurants, that they have their faces attached to the goddamn iPad playing fucking Angry Birds. There's no social connection anymore. This summer I was in New York spending time with my girlfriend, and you know, when I used to go to New York City with my mom all the time, we would go to Central Park sometimes. It would be so crowded. There would be people hanging out with people, throwing footballs. It was just great. And today Central Park is so barren and empty. You're probably saying to yourself, "What the hell is this fucking kid wearing the wool hat going to talk about Pokemon?" But yeah, I'm gonna get there. You go today, and Central Park is empty. You don't. There's not what. I mean, it's popular. There's still a lot of people there, but it's not what it used to be. My hair is so freaking nuts. It's not what it used to be. And that's what Pokemon Go is about. People want connecting between Pokemon. And now, today, today it's like Pokemon's more about elite battle strats and Smogon, and you don't use a 4 IVEV shiny elite Pokéhatchis. That's to me, that's fucking what Jesus Christ. Oh my God. But then Pokemon Go is gonna bring back Pokemon what its roots were about: exploring, traversing, and making friends. It's mind-blowing to me that you can actually go around wherever you live and become a Pokemon master. Maybe from the trailer I remember only seeing the Kanto Pokemon, but going around, if you're on a family trip on vacation, you know, you can see something, or even going around college or campus, you might see other people playing Pokemon Go. This is going to bring back a lot of things. This is an app, and this is something that people use every single day. It's going to bring old people, young people, and everyone back together. What Pokemon was originally about. It was trading, battling, and communicating. It was having a great time. You know what Pokemon Go originally reminds me of? I gotta cover my address on this. Right here. There we go. Remember this? I framed it because I'm a complete loser. But remember this? The Google thing? You found all 151 Pokemon. Google will give you the plaque and a little letter, and you would get a thing, a business card. It's Pokemon Master. Yeah, that was That was so cool. You used Google Maps. And I kind of think that was like kind of like a beta test of what possibly Pokemon Go became. I think it's going to be a great idea. And then then it was also announced that in 2016 the next Pokemon game is going to come out. But my girlfriend said it to me. She tweeted this. She said she's very excited to play this with me and her sisters, and it's going to bring a lot of people together. I showed it to my mom. She loved it. She was like, okay, when I go to work, I'll see if there's any Pokemon along the way. It's gonna bring a community back together, and I think this is a great step forward for Nintendo in the mobile market. A lot of people are like saying like, oh, Microsoft and Sony are shivering in their boots. Who gives a shit about other consoles right now? Just focus on Nintendo. It's a huge step for what they want, and you get like the little freaking. Looks like the Digimon pendants to me. I don't know. It's like a Pokemon and Digimon, you know, combined. You go into your real life is actually the Poke world. I think it's absolutely going to be great. It's going to be a day one buy for me, and I'm going to be definitely looking for a Bulbasaur. I think that right now that's the only thing I want. I want a real life Bulbasaur, my favorite Pokemon. You know, Ivy's my favorite Pokemon, so I want that. But the thing that they showed in Times Square is like reminds me of a lot of bosses on maps and MMOs, you know, like you in Guild Wars or something. It would be everyone and their mother would come and try to defeat their boss. And that's what it was like with Mewtwo, you know. Everyone in Times Square was fighting Mewtwo, and you know, I kind of feel like that could possibly be a reality, you know. If there's a certain event Pokemon in certain like big places like Times Square and stuff, maybe it'll bring people together. Maybe it'll bring the communication and trading into Pokemon what it was all about. I'm really excited for this. I haven't been active in the Pokemon community, you know. I played X and Y, and I don't consider myself anything with Pokemon anymore. It's Animal Crossing and Zelda for me. But yeah, I think it's a unique step for Pokemon. Now, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think it's a good job for Nintendo to do this? Are you going to get it? Are you going to play it? What do you think? Do you remember? I'm asking 1,000 freaking questions. I feel like a British vulgar. Hello! It's racist. But, would you guys remember Pokemon in your childhood before it was all about, like, IV and EV training? You remember just, like, linking cables with someone and using Earthquake and just feeling that power? Like, yeah, son of a bitch, he's an Earthquake! I mean, I might sound like a Gen 1er, and I'm not. I think, you know, I love Gen 2. Gen 4 is one of my favorites. I just remember the communication. And it's funny because it's kind of like there's a lot of hipsters in today's society, and a lot of people are replaying, you know, Red and Blue, and they're buying Game Boys and stuff, and you know they're going around campus and stuff. I've seen people when I was a freshman on campus. Jesus Christ, so long ago. But when I was a freshman on campus, I remember people in my dorms. They would see other people play Pokemon and be interested, and they would play the Game Boys, and they would remember it. And I really hope that this brings back the community. You know, you don't have to be an elite IV EV trainer to be welcomed. You can actually just be a soccer mom, a busy dad, a kindergartner. Everyone will have their own trainer class. You know what I mean? You're gonna be your own person in a Pokemon world, in a true MMORPG, and it's gonna encourage kids to go outside. It's going to encourage kids to explore and play. You know, for all I know that the fucking Team Rocket can form, and there's gonna be people bullying other people in the alleyways and shit. Hey man, paisano, you got that Pikachu? And fuck it over, man. On the news headlines, kids bullied over. It's gonna. Oh my god, it's gonna be Pokemania all over again. I remember the commercials on TV. Shoot. But I'm excited, guys. What do you guys think? Do you remember your memories of Pokemon? Let me know. Also, heads up, for this month, I'm working on a very special video with a very special guest. And I'm going to be doing a Pokemon is Awesome, but on a certain game. It has to do a lot with the beginning of my YouTube career. It has to do with Pokemon. Then after that, we go straight into the Animal Crossing home designer thing. I also was gonna make a video about how to make your 3DS non-region locked anymore, but I want to get on Nintendo's good side because I'm tired of them taking down my my walkthroughs. And I kind of want to just be good with the Nintendo and not break the rules like I did with the Rant editor. But compadres and mamacitas, thanks for always watching these videos. And if you're new and you're like, wow, I lasted however long this schmuck's been talking, when you watch these videos, money is made. That money is automatically donated to charity. I keep none of the funds. Everything I do is for charity. So if you want to check out my other videos, I do cooking videos. I do a lot about Animal Crossing. I do a lot about my main focus is Nintendo. So if you want to see my like Zelda videos or my Pokemon or my past Pokemon videos, go ahead and check it out. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and if you want to subscribe and help me out with my charity cause, do that. But as always, thank you for watching. Comment what you think. Like I said 12,000 times. And as always, stay sexy. Adios.